Hi, and welcome to Josh and Tim Talk Sports. I'm Tim Shire.
I'm Josh Dome.
And we got our guest, Tommy Shire. He decided to come back today. And we've got my broadcast partner, Chuck Kolchak.
Good evening, everybody.
So, I think we're all feeling really good after Christmas.
Yes.
And
Everyone had a
after,
great Christmas, great holiday.
and after our teams did well, put themselves in great positions.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, here we
I
go.
remember my good gift.
Oh.
TJ Stroud Texans jersey.
Oh,
nice.
Well, he got a C.J. Stroud Texans jersey from Kayla. From him, he got me
Astros.
a 80s Astros.
Yeah, I saw that. That was sharp. That's awesome.
Nolan Ryan.
I never realized how big the star was.
It's
like this big.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's literally huge.
it's huge.
Well,
It's so cool.
And the Browns gave you a beating the Texans gift.
Yeah, it's been awkward.
Yeah.
I got that.
The game wasn't really close.
No. And then those two touchdowns they scored is because the Browns put the backups in with 11 minutes for some reason.
Whatever.
That was weird.
But and then I came home.
They had like 4-string corners.
We were at my sister's for the Browns game. I came home and I got to watch the Buccaneers they dismantled the Jaguars.
Yeah.
The Jaguars.
Last switch, baby.
The Jaguars got past midfield the first time in the game with 2 minutes and 36 seconds left in the third quarter.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a little off.
Like they took them apart. I thought it'd be a close game. I did. I thought it was
the Jaguars.
I think I switched it last minute on the show.
Some of these
You did,
Some of
remember?
these teams that are trying to get into the playoffs are really laying an egg. Cincinnati laid a big egg. The Jaguars.
I mean, the Browns, if they win tomorrow night, they're in.
2 nights from there.
Oh yeah, Thursday night.
I think
And
they're in.
And if Tampa beats, Tampa has to win one of the two to get in. And I think
The
the
Browns
Browns
are a 99% lock right now, so basically, like, if one of those other teams loses, they get in anyway.
Well, they want to hold on to that.
Well, that's the same
They
thing
want
with
to hold on
Tampa.
to the top.
Yeah, so they need to win.
And that's the same thing with Tampa is if the Saints or the Falcons lose, they're so. But really, if they beat the Saints, it's over. But and it's in Tampa. It's in Tampa. So hopefully
It's usually the opposite of those two.
kind of, yeah.
Piece of land.
I think the final game is in Carolina, but I don't know. But if they can't beat Carolina,
They don't deserve
they
it.
don't deserve to go.
Yeah.
And that was the most frustrating game of the year when they played them the first time. It was just like, okay. So we got some information here. Let me start the timer. That was a few minutes. That wasn't that long. But we got the Guardians traded for. He was the Yankees' #1 prospect going into 2022. Estevan Florial. He's an outfielder with power. Last year he had 28 home runs and stole 25 bases. His slash line, as they love to say now, was good too. 26. He strikes out a lot. But they were the lowest. They had the lowest strikeout percentage in Major League Baseball last
Which is
year.
shocking.
It's
Well,
not shocking. The way baseball's played nowadays, it's almost better to be towards the top because that means you're driving in runs.
And think about this: how great is Estevan Florial?
Pretty great.
I just thought of this when I was watching the news.
Yeah, that will be the show. He's 73.
They named a holiday after Stephen Kwan before he was even born.
Yeah, it's Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa started today. How about that?
Wow.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
They knew he was going to be good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This was long before he was born.
Yeah. That long ago they knew. So that's straight. So they traded Cody Morris,
Yeah.
and I don't want to be negative, but I'm all right with that because I'm sick of him taking a roster spot up,
Yeah.
being injured every year. He was injured in the minor leagues. He was injured every year. I just wonder, does he do what he's supposed to in the offseason? Because he came to spring training every year injured. I'm just, I'm
So,
so let him be in the Yankees. And you know what? Let him be great with the Yankees. I don't care. He's just not here anymore. What's that?
It's not a religious holiday.
No, it's not.
What is it?
It's
Africa. It's something with Africa.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's really, they invented it because of Stephen Kwan. Yeah. Before he was even born. Like 100 years before he was born. So what we got here, we got that. The Cavs play tomorrow against the Mavericks.
Cavs versus
Yeah, that was the first basketball game I ever went to in 1980. Cavs and Mavs. That was the year the Mavericks came in the NBA.
Yeah.
I got a Mavericks pennant. I don't know why.
Interesting.
But I
Colts hat. So.
I do. I'm a little snob. I'm getting stuff from other teams. Why not? I hate the Astros now, and you got me that Astros. Yeah, it was.
It's not like you can't compare.
I liked it back then. Before I looked at the back of the jersey, though, I wasn't sure. I'm like, okay, is this Nolan Ryan or is this J.R. Richards? I was like, I knew it's one of the two. Where is it? What do you mean?
That's all right.
We're good.
Is it actually in the picture?
It is. That's all right.
Let's roll.
All right.
We're rocking.
So we got. I just want to talk about fantasy football for a second.
I don't.
I do. I do because when the game started on Thursday, I was like, should I even pay attention? I'm projected to lose in both of these leagues. I was projected to lose in one by 29, and I won by 125. And the other league I was projected to lose by 172, and I won by 117. So that just was like, wow, I can't believe that.
And I'm in the championship in 2 leagues I did not realize I was.
Yeah.
Or the semi.
You're going to lose in the one. But
Well, probably not.
I still have one league going for me.
okay.
Zero.
Chuck, you're building. You're building.
Rebuild here. That was me last year, Chuck, alright?
I'm building towards the future.
Yeah, I mean, hey, look, that league, I didn't finish above 4th place for the first 5 years. And since then, I haven't finished below 4th. So you can build. You can slowly build.
Austin Eckler's been a failure.
Yeah, I have him on one of my teams,
Well,
and he's been terrible.
109th, he's right.
He was better this week, though. He was better this week.
Well,
Josh wasn't happy about it.
He was better in a week that doesn't matter.
Whatever.
Didn't matter to me.
Josh, you had bad luck because
That was just
Not-
unfortunate.
almost every player I had was over their projection. Like almost every one.
The only one was Patrick Mahomes.
You know. Oh, you're right. Baker Mayfield had more than him.
Yeah.
You know what though?
Patrick Mahomes.
You know what I almost did? I don't want to rub
Yesterday.
salt in the wound.
Sunday.
But who's that receiver for the Texans?
Nico Collins.
Yes, Nico
I
Collins.
just picked him up.
In on that team. Yeah. Saturday night. Do I start Nico Collins or do I start Amari Cooper?
Yeah, let's start him
I
out.
almost started Nico Collins. Oh my
I
god.
just picked him up because if Stroud comes back this week, he's a top receiver right now.
Oh, definitely.
So,
All right, so here's something I saw today. I saw a thing about him. He's injured, and I hope that he gets over his injury, and he's, fine. T.J. Hawkinson. But last year, I remember seeing reports that he complained that the Lions the culture will never change with Campbell. It won't change. It's going to be the way it is. So his last game with the Lions fell to 1-7. Okay, and their record with him on the team fell to 12, 42, and 2. Since he was traded on November 1st, the Lions are 19-6.
Interesting.
I wonder. Makes you wonder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
But he, I mean,
and they won the division against the Vikings,
Yeah.
who he's on.
yeah. But he's been playing good for the Vikings.
Oh, he has. You're right. He has. But
playing good doesn't mean
better.
But playing good doesn't mean you're good in the locker room.
You're right.
I think they both won, though.
And Dan Campbell is I don't know. He's not going to the playoffs.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he's out of there. He's out of there.
And he did get a deal, didn't he? Did they sign him to him? Yeah. So, but you see the possible matchup in the wild card round. Oh yeah, the Lions, Rams at the Lions.
Oh yeah.
How about that?
Well, you had picked some teams that go to the playoffs last
Yeah, I did. Let's see. Well, we'll see. I will see what I say.
I know
I said the Browns weren't. I said the Browns weren't.
You said the Saints were and the Browns weren't. Those are the
The Saints
two
were
that
gonna make. I
Yes.
told you I
The
thought they were
Saints
going
are
to
not
come
going to
back.
make it because I'm guessing who you're going to pick this week.
I made a mistake.
I know if the Browns had won the last two.
Actually,
years,
I was going back and forth on
and
that.
they had 7 wins. Will be wrong too.
Well, you have to go. You have to go back and forth on that game.
I'm not. Yeah. I'm
I'm
not
not
really
actually
comfortable.
So
So, I guess I was just thinking of the last 25 years.
he just wanted to be mad. He just wanted to say something.
Well, he needs the Browns to make the playoffs for the
Well, I
Vikings
do.
to make the playoffs.
Yeah, that's what I said. I need them to make the playoffs.
You don't want that run to end though.
What run down?
Well, like if they make it and don't win the Super, they both make it. And the Buccaneers don't win the Super Bowl. It's over.
Tom,
It's
Tom, Tom. There's no chance. There's no chance if the Browns make the playoffs that the Buccaneers aren't winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they're
Okay? Come on.
no odds say.
I mean,
Have you forgotten his Super Bowl pick?
it's their destiny. Yeah,
Oh,
which is
it's
my
your
Super Bowl.
I forget.
I know he had the Browns in the Super
Well,
Bowl.
last week you said they weren't making the playoffs. So.
Well, I'm still.
It seems he's coming a long way.
So I had a minute where I was okay.
He's back.
Oh, but here's something with the Cleveland media though. Again,
Oh, jeez.
they're on the news last night and today. They're promoting this. They still got a shot at the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
Okay, they do. They do. Yeah, they
Not
do.
really.
Mathematically, they do.
Yeah, and you know the Chargers are still alive too.
Yeah.
Well, to get the
Yeah.
7th seed.
The Chargers are still alive. Okay, come on.
Well, especially after
Why
that.
not just say, hey,
that win
they're in the playoffs,
Yeah.
and let's
The
go
way
from
that
there.
Bengals and Steelers fans are on Twitter. Good. I hope neither one of them. Like I was thinking, man, it'd be cool if the whole division made it. No.
Screw them.
No. But Ravens fans are the best fans when it comes to that crap. They are the
What did I
least
tell
annoying,
you?
and it's
And
not.
what did I tell you? What have I told you?
It's not even
Almost your whole life.
I don't know.
Once you win, it's not as much of a big deal when you struggle.
No, because they're like, well, you guys lost for so long. Like, that does not matter at this
No,
moment.
the Bengals fans have a short memory.
It doesn't matter.
Because until Zach Taylor got there, right, Chuck?
Yeah, it's-
They were pretty stinking terrible.
Very bad for a
They
long
don't.
time.
That
Long
doesn't
time.
matter either, though. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. In this
Oh, okay.
Well, no, this moment is what
Browns have no
matters.
championships then. Okay.
I didn't.
They have no Super Bowls. They have championships.
Nobody has
No,
either.
we're not worrying about the past anymore, Chuck. That's,
I'm
we're
saying
right
in
right
this
now.
specific scenario.
Yeah.
So
So
when we're talking about the division this year, why are they
they're not getting the number 1 seed.
Odds are they're
I don't think they're going to.
I think we all
If
agree
the
with that.
Ravens lost, they would have had a chance.
Yeah.
But the Ravens didn't lose, so
Yeah.
now I don't think there's a
Yeah,
chance.
they were pretty dominant.
Yeah, that was
Browns beat both of them.
And it's a good thing. One last thing.
Think about that.
I think we mentioned it already.
Oh.
We mentioned it already. It's a good thing I can read my own writing, though. The Bucs need one more win to clinch the division. It'll be they have the longest streak if they clinch it. They have the longest streak in the NFC of winning the division.
Wow.
Yeah,
2,
4 or 3.
This will be 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Because they didn't win it the first year.
No, they didn't. They were a wild card the year they won the Super Bowl.
wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
The Saints won.
And with the division thing, because I hear a lot, and I hear a lot of Browns fans don't tell me this. They argue with me on Twitter about it all the time. Minimizing the division because the teams aren't. And I went back and I mentioned it to him yesterday, and I'm going to mention it again now. I don't remember Browns fans complaining. I don't care how long ago it was. I don't care how long ago it was.
But you wouldn't have seen
I
this
don't
much.
remember. Well, I listened to the radio back then and watched the TV. I don't remember the Cleveland media or the radio talk shows complaining in 1985 when the Browns won the division at 8-8. I don't. Because you know what they did? They won the division. And that's all that matters. They got to play the Dolphins in the playoffs, and that's all that matters.
Of course they...
I agree.
Of course they weren't complaining. They're not even complaining when your team.
It's all. It depends on where you're at, and it's all hypocritical every time.
I think it is.
It really is.
I feel like
All fans are hypocrites.
I feel
All
like
fans are
I feel
they
like
are.
the Browns fans want to minimize everybody else. That's what I feel like. You know, I mean, geez, this has been my favorite season as a Buccaneers fan. It really has. Even more than when they won the Super Bowl.
Why?
Because I wasn't expecting this at all.
Oh, okay.
I was hoping,
Right.
This has been my favorite Brown season.
but yeah, but now it's happened.
Mm-hmm.
This has been my favorite Brown season.
Well,
I bet.
Because they've overcome a lot.
They have.
Actually overcome it rather than collapse.
Yeah.
They overcome it.
Yeah.
Wait a second, you mean to tell me that injuries matter?
Oh, here we go.
Injuries matter. I don't.
They matter.
They do matter.
They do matter.
And the Browns have them.
Yeah, and you know who else had them? And you know who else had them, Tom? The 49ers when they played the Browns.
So did the Browns.
They did. Okay.
Yeah.
So did the Browns. And who won?
Well, they lost 3 guys in that game.
The majority
Really?
of the Browns' payroll is on the IR.
It's
The
like
majority?
$51 million is on the IR.
Okay, well, one guy makes
It's the most in the
35 million.
NFL. It is the most in the NFL.
I
Okay.
don't know if he's the 35.
And how much does Chubb make?
A decent amount.
I mean, those
12.
Chubb is the most important one that's on the IR.
You
No,
know,
the offense.
the offensive
Tom's
whole
one, too.
offensive
No,
line.
Well, he was there last year, though. I don't know. But,
Well, I'm not really worried about Jedrick Wills.
no, really?
The other guy has been playing really well.
The other guys,
Well, I hope he leaves and goes to Tampa.
and I hope he
And
does
plays,
great.
plays the same position as Tristan Wirfs.
Well, no, they can move. Tristan Wirfs has moved twice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's moved twice.
They're not signing Jedrick Wills.
Why not?
They're not. Well, okay.
Well,
they're going to sign everybody. He thinks they're going to sign everybody that comes available.
What did I say they were going to sign besides Jedrick Wills? He could go and protect Baker Mayfield. All right, let's get to the college picks.
Oh, we picking games today?
I think we will. I think we will.
Jeez.
We always talk about. We only talk about.
I know. Not bad.
All right. Let's roll, baby.
Yeah.
College,
Minutes
college.
Chuck's got one thing on his mind, baby.
Tacos.
Taco
Tacos
Tuesday.
is always on my
Oh, it's
mind.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
All right. So, even though they'll be the last games of the games we pick,
Yeah.
we will pick them first.
Mhm.
We've got the college, the CFA,
CFP.
whatever.
Where did,
I don't know.
Where did the A come from?
CFA college football. It used to be College Football Association.
Oh.
When I used to get the TV listings in the mail from Channel 5, it was Saturday at noon and 3:30. CFA college football.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's why I call
Alright.
it that. All right, so the first game. I'm going to move this so it doesn't get kicked over because I see it happening.
I don't know how to arrange this motion.
We got the first game, Alabama versus Michigan.
What are the standings?
We're going to, yes, and I just thought of that. We're going to read the standings first.
Eagles.
Isn't it something how everyone thought I was going to brag about it and I forget to read the damn things? So I had the best week, 11-7, and Josh, Tommy, and Chuck, 9-9.
All right. Well,
So I now have.
Am I now?
Oh wait! You're over 100 losses. I remember last year when you mocked me for being over 100 losses. So I have a long memory. I've got
Yeah, that's it.
What's going to happen after this week?
So we got. Oh, I'll be over 100 now.
He's going to be over 100.
But I'll still be ahead of
You
you.
were probably over 100 last year in week 12.
True, but
Isn't it true?
after
It was
week,
not probably week 12.
after week 16,
It was probably
after week 16, you and Josh were tied for first. Yeah. So 169 wins. Okay. So now I'm first, 192 and 98. Josh, 185 and 105. Tommy, 183 and 107. Chuck. Why am I laughing?
Stop laughing. Stop laughing, Tim.
Why are you laughing at me?
What's going on over here?
I don't know. Maybe it's the last.
He's 11 ahead of you.
Maybe it's the
That's
last
right.
place guy laughing at the first place guy.
Maybe.
I don't know. Chuck is 181 and 109.
You can't take that championship away from me,
No,
Tim.
You can
But
have
you know
that
what,
one,
Josh?
buddy.
Your last place
That's Chuck.
is 30 games ahead of my last place last year at this point. So,
Yeah, you were doing
I was
something
not
last
good.
year.
Well, I'm on my fourth system now, so I'm
And
good.
it's working. You got 7 games. You still got a 7-game lead.
I know. I gained 2 this week.
Yeah, that's
me.
crazy.
It's crazy. So here we go.
I need another one of
I
those
thought it was
16
mosquito or
weeks.
something.
Yeah, I know. I did too.
I was gonna say, what the heck? Okay, so Alabama at Michigan. Or versus Michigan. At the Rose Bowl. The granddaddy of them all.
I still can't believe they play in that crap stadium.
What crap stadium?
The Rose Bowl.
It's not in good shape.
Have you ever been there?
Everything I've read, that stadium is
God.
in is
Kurt
horrible.
Herbstreit says it's the perfect place.
It's horrible.
I don't know.
I've heard it's in
never
bad
heard
shape, but like
Are
people still
you
love
thinking,
the
Chuck?
fact-
Are you thinking of the LA Coliseum?
That could be.
Yeah, because I heard the Rose Bowl is like
Oh,
perfect.
maybe it is.
I think, yeah, you were thinking of the Coliseum, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking about.
But I'm going to go with Alabama because I think Nick Saban is going to put his foot on the gas and not let up. And Jim Harbaugh is going to go off that field crying, trying to console his little baby, J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah. That's a great way to put it, Tim.
Yes.
What's Josh got?
Nick Saban, go. Crimson Tide.
I think for the first time
Oh, me too.
in my life, the first time in my life, I am rooting for Alabama.
Well, this is kind of like Darth Vader against Darth Sith. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. But, no, I've been, my buddy's a big Alabama fan. So I'm always pointing out every flaw of Alabama.
Oh, yeah, that's
And
what you have to do.
Jalen Milroe has been really good.
Is he?
And so I'm going to pick Alabama.
Who's your buddy? What's his
Is that
name?
over there? What
He's on the college bowling team.
Jake Ramke's.
I just heard an
Oh,
odd.
interesting.
I just Facebook. I see it.
I just heard an odd noise over there. Okay.
He's a dispatcher.
All right. So, you got Alabama. What do you got, Tommy?
Well, even if I think Michigan's winning, I ain't picking them. So give me Alabama.
What do you got, Chuck?
You know,
Oh, yeah,
I'm really supposed to
Yeah,
roll the
can't do it.
opposite if I have any chance of
You
winning.
can't.
But since I
This
really
one
don't
you don't.
care, I do think Alabama. I think they're going to roll Michigan. I really do.
So true.
I don't think this is
Roll
gonna be
Tide,
close at all.
baby. Roll
It's gonna be
Tide.
so good.
So,
Maybe they'll go. Maybe
And then they'll get the death penalty.
There's rumors
I,
that they might.
I think Harbaugh jumps. He's got to jump
Yeah.
ship now.
Yeah, talk about steamrolling them. Maybe at halftime they'll be up like 35-0,
Yeah.
and Nick Saban can come out of the locker room driving a steamroller,
Yes. And then they go up 70 nothing.
and he runs over hot.
Ohio State never tried to hire him.
Who?
Nick Saban.
Well, I don't think anyone thought he was going to come back after he quit the Dolphins. I thought people thought he was going to retire. And hey, Alabama was
Roll
hey,
Tide.
you know. But let's we got the other game. Some people care about, I guess. In Texas and Washington. Texas versus Washington. The Huskies. I am going with Washington.
Wow.
What do you got, Josh?
I feel like even though Washington is the higher seed, that I feel like more people have more faith in Texas. But for whatever reason, don't ask me why, Washington's going to win the whole thing. So I'm going to take Washington here.
Who do you got, Tommy?
Texas.
Okay. All right. What do you got, Chuck?
He's got Texas.
I'm going with the Huskies.
All right.
Okay.
All right. There we go. All right.
Not a Texas fan.
So I don't like
I've not been a Texas fan since they fired Mac Brown.
I think Washington's a really good football
I
team.
think they are too.
I'd like the future Big Ten squad to win, but
Michael Pencil Jr. is really good.
Pence.
I'm also a fan of any team that has purple in it.
Why?
Because it's my favorite color.
In college, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in college.
Yeah, 'cause I was gonna say,
in college.
I'm
Yeah,
going to
clarify.
throw this at you.
In college.
I personally prefer chartreuse.
Well, I do too.
Do you know what that is?
I don't even know
exactly
what
color it's like a yellowish green.
It's a yellowish.
Is it
It's
really?
a yellowish
That's
color.
horrible.
It's very popular for fishing.
Oh, is it? Okay. That was
Lot of-
popular. Think about that, Chuck. That was popular. You guys watched that 70s show. It was
I did.
popular in kitchens in the 70s.
It's very popular in fishing lures.
Oh, okay. All right, well, let's get to the
National
National
see that.
Football League.
Football League.
We're gonna. Oh, there it is. Okay, chartreuse. Now we know what chartreuse. See, if people say you didn't learn something from this show, they're nuts.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're not watching.
Yeah. We're gonna go with the first Saturday night game. There's only one game Saturday. I thought there were more than one.
I'm
But-
sick of these Saturday games.
Saturday, 8:15. The Lions at the Cowpokes. And as much as I really didn't want to,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pick the Cowpokes. Who do you got, Josh?
Yeah, give me the girls in this one.
Yeah. Oh, you got Tommy?
Cowboys.
Chuck?
Lions, baby.
Okay.
Go with the
You might
Lions.
get one.
Roar.
They haven't
Go
lost
with the
at home,
Lions,
have they?
man.
It sound as a lion, maybe.
They haven't lost at home, the Cowboys.
That's right.
So ask PJ.
PJ does it. Yes. So we got Patriots at the Bills. Remember, this is Bills. This might be Bills' last time playing the Bills. But I'm picking the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
Josh?
I'm going to take the bill that has an S at the end.
Buffalo. Okay. What do you got, Tommy?
The Buffalo Bills.
Chuck?
Bills.
Bills. Okay. I saw something the other day, though, and this is true. Donnie Wahlberg wrote a commentary in the Boston Globe
Okay.
calling out Patriots fans for ripping Bill Belichick and saying he's washed up and he doesn't know what he's doing. And he called him out and he said, "This guy has won you 6 Super Bowls, and you're doing this to him."
That's how NFL fans are.
He's right. No,
Terrible.
he's right.
He's totally right.
Yeah.
Totally
He's
right.
totally right.
That's how NFL fans
He's
are.
an icon, and then
Let me tell you something. I can tell you this, and I've told people this before. Tony Dungy turned everything around in Tampa. Okay? And they couldn't beat the Eagles. They couldn't get past the Eagles. 2001, they lost them again. And I was mad at Tony Dungy. They fired Tony Dungy the next day. It was like one day later, I was like, that was dumb. Why did they shouldn't have fired him. He made us happier than we've been in decades. And what'd they do? And funny stories, they tried to get him back. They realized after they fired him, it was but the Colts offered him a job, he went to the Colts. But, so, it worked out good for both. But still, people gotta appreciate Kevin Stefanski. The guy is a good coach.
yeah, they
The
do.
guy is a good coach. But here we go.
He's
Atlanta.
not the greatest play caller. He is great at the team.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
You-
I've never doubted that.
Who is
It's
my-
the play calling for me?
who is my favorite Browns coach?
Marty Schottenheimer.
Yes. That man couldn't manage timeouts to save his life. But that didn't mean he was a bad coach. You know what I mean? Falcons at Bears. I got the Bears. What do you got, Josh?
I don't think the Falcons can win in a away game here. I'm going to go with the Bears.
I'm hoping Arthur Smith gets fired too.
Oh,
I'm
I
also
guess
going with the Bears.
Bears? You got the Bears still?
The Bears.
The Bears. What do you got, Chuck?
The Bears.
The Bears. All right. All right, then we got the Las Vegas Raiders, who seem to have new life.
Yeah.
At the Indianapolis McAfees.
I think it's that coach, man.
It seems like it, but they won't hire him. You watch. They won't hire him.
Everything.
Mark Davis is so dumb.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like he's getting any consideration at all.
Which is
Which
ridiculous.
is insane.
It's totally
It's
insane.
just like last year.
Masaccio.
Yeah, it was. I'm not getting into this.
I'm picking the McAfees.
Nice.
Yes. What are you doing, Josh? I watched the show today for the first time.
Oh, really?
I really liked it.
Yeah.
He's kind of like me. He
He
says things that are... He just says what he thinks.
Yeah,
He does.
I love it.
I mean, I know you're not a big wrestling fan.
Yeah.
Talks a lot about that on there.
Well,
They didn't
say he's employed by WWE.
I never shown him jump off the rope.
And he is just he's awesome.
Yeah.
He's really something.
But punters are all a little nuts. So.
What
do you got?
Well, Horkes is hurt too. They just
Yeah.
punter practice.
Yeah.
Hopkins is out for Thursday.
Yeah. Well, he should be out the next 2 weeks.
Is out too.
He should be out the next 2 weeks.
No, because
he
all of a
didn't play.
sudden, all of a sudden he's out, kicks the game winner in the playoffs, can't make it because he didn't play.
That's not true. Give me a break. Go on, Josh.
Scary, but I'm gonna take the Colts.
Me too. I'm taking the Colts.
Colts? What do you got? Raiders. Okay.
Pick though, because
You never know. You
good,
never
man.
know with them.
Yeah, I was picking.
And then we have
Yeah.
I did too.
we have the rematch of the 1945 NFL Championship game. I don't know if it is. I know the Rams won the championship game. We got the Rams at the New York Football Giants. And I'm going with the Rams. What do you got, Josh?
The Raiders.
Well, the Giants didn't look so good.
Once
They
they
were
put
Italian stallion last night.
Did.
the Rams also.
Rams.
Oh, okay. So we all have the Rams.
The Rams.
I don't know how you go out there and throw a 7-yard touchdown.
It was a good play.
Now all of a sudden they don't know who they're going to start.
The broadcast. No one cares.
No one cares about the Giants.
No one cares. You know
You
what was funny last night is
Well, he's arrogant and coaches you're going to find.
he really is, isn't he?
And he's the bald
And he argues all the time too, constantly. But it was funny last night. Who was doing that game? Oh, that was Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. Joe Buck sounded like Butch Davis for a second because he said the Ravens defense. Or was the Ravens? Who did the Giants play? The Eagles. The Eagles defense has been really great, except for that 70-yard. I'm like, so we just don't count that? Like, remember Butch Davis that time when Corey Dillon ran all over the Browns? Except for those 360-yard runs, we stopped him pretty well. Yeah, it's like, oh my God. That's when Butch lost a little credibility, right? But we got Cardinals at Eagles. The Eagles are playing really, really, really bad, but I cannot pick. I cannot pick Kyler Murray. Eagles.
You can't do it.
No.
I just Eagles.
I'm also picking the Eagles, but it would be so dang funny. I don't think the Eagles are as good as everybody thought they were.
I think they're getting old. Their offensive line is old. It is.
Yeah. And Jake Kelso, he's getting old.
He moves though, man.
He does.
He's something.
He's
Man.
still a beast.
What do you got, Tommy?
I already told you.
You said the Eagles?
Yep.
What do you got, Chuck?
Eagles.
Okay.
You're probably thinking about it.
No, you can't go.
I'm not trying to
I
make
learned my
up
lesson. I tried to go against the grain last week with the Cardinals.
You did. Hey, you finished the same as them.
So
it's not like you
no,
won 5
and
and
right.
13 or something. Okay, got 49ers at. I'll say it. 49ers at the Commodores.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the Gold Diggers. What do you got, Josh?
49ers.
Tommy?
Give me the team the Browns beat.
No, they didn't play the Commanders this year.
No, so the 49ers.
Chuck?
49ers.
Okay.
Actually, the Browns lost to the Commanders in the preseason.
Oh, okay.
Fun.
So, you mean the season that used to matter a lot?
Yeah, well, but he's still right. The team that the Browns beat.
Yeah, he did. They did. Now, a matchup of the 1996 expansion. Or no, 1994 expansion. Yes. The Panthers at the Jaguars. Remember Jaguar tried to sue them? The logo was very similar. That original logo. It was very similar. So I'm going to have to go with the former Taylor Smith boyfriend, C.J. Beathard, and the Jaguars. What do you got, Josh?
The Jaguars?
Yeah, when they were teenagers.
Really?
Yes, he lived in Nashville.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
Fun fact.
It's also Swift. Not
What did
Swift.
I say?
Taylor Smith, he said.
Smith. Swift.
Yeah,
Are you a Swiftie?
Yeah. Smithy. I picked the Jaguars.
Oh, me too.
Jaguars.
All right.
Can't go with Carolina.
No.
Yeah, they stink. Okay. Let's go. We're going to do these last, like, 7 really quick. He's doing fast. Okay. Dolphins at Ravens. Ravens.
Dolphins.
Tommy.
Ravens.
Chuck.
Ravens.
Okay.
You heard her say it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Chuck. What's going on?
I wanted to take the Dolphins.
I did too.
I mean,
Yeah.
but unfortunately,
They don't show
they're
up
just
in big games.
No.
They did beat the Cowboys, but they don't show up.
and the crap team in Baltimore,
Yeah.
they're the best team in the league. So
They
what's
might be.
it to
They
me?
might be. Okay, we got the Titans at the Texans. The only question is, will the Titans be classless and wear the Oilers uniforms like they did against them when they played them the first time? That is completely classless.
Yeah, that was
It's
Oh,
wild that they did that in Houston.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
It's horrible. It's completely.
The NFL should
They shouldn't have allowed it.
They should not have allowed it.
I'm
I'm
going
going
with
with Texans throwbacks, not
yeah. I'm going with the Texans. What do you got, Josh?
Texans.
Texans.
Okay. All right. We got Steelers at Seattle. So what would you do, Tom, if I picked the Steelers because I said it's hard to win in Seattle and I picked the Seahawks? I'm picking the Seahawks. What do you got, Josh?
Give me Pete Carroll and the
Here
Seahawks.
we go. We got Tommy.
Give me Pete Carroll and Seahawks.
What do you got, Chuck?
Chuck.
Seahawks.
Oh, my.
Pete Carroll.
Is that the lesser of two evils? Or is
Pretty
that,
much.
or is that you're picking the more evil of the two evils?
Wow. I do. Browns fans, as you all know, I have a soft spot for the Steelers for one reason only.
Yeah. So we've got Chargers at the Broncos. I'm going with.
It's my dad.
I'm going with that filthy Sean Payton and the Broncos. What do you got? I said his name too.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I'm going to take the Broncos.
Okay. What do you got, Tommy?
Haven't said this in a while.
Oh,
Broncos country, let's ride.
Oh,
what do you got, Josh? Or,
Chuck.
You're making me pick the teams that I don't want to pick.
I know.
But you have to.
I gotta go with the horsies.
You have to.
Okay. They used to have a horse in their logo. Still Chargers.
Oh,
They did.
They're in
the Broncos. He was holding, the guy on the horse was holding a lightning bolt. But we got the Bengals at the Chiefs. I'm gonna go with Mahomey, but ooh, I don't know. What do you got, Josh?
Obi-Wan Mahomey strikes back.
I'm going with Mahomes because the Bengals are getting to a point where they are hapless the rest of the season.
Okay. What do you got?
I think Mahomes has got to play better. I mean,
I don't know if he's necessarily the one to play.
no, he did not play
He might
well.
end up in the middle.
Some of the throws he's made, but I mean, I'm not. The Chiefs.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think Mahomes is starting to lose it, though, man.
But you know what also is happening? If you watch the Bengals the last couple of weeks, the figure skater is a backup quarterback for a reason.
I tried to tell you.
Yeah. And I believed in him at first, but wow, he is not that good. Well, he's not good. He's in the NFL, which is good, but he's not that good. Let's go with the final game besides the two that matter. We've got the Packers at the Vikings. I don't know why this is the Sunday night game, but it is.
I can't believe they didn't get the flex.
I know.
I don't know.
You know,
I love my Packers, but
you know this darn well that, and they usually do go by the 17th game is usually from a, like the Browns should play a second place team next year. Okay. Don't be stunned if the NFL has a Browns Buccaneers game. Don't be stunned.
Oh, because Mayfield.
That would be a hell of a matchup. You know what I mean?
Well,
And when
he's
he's going to, they're working on it. And it would be here, I think.
Yeah, probably.
I think it would be here. It wouldn't be as good if it was in Tampa. Honestly, it wouldn't.
No.
It would have to.
I don't know if I go to that one.
Oh, that could be brutal.
That
Packers,
could be bad.
Packers,
I
Vikings.
know if I want to risk your life like
Oh my
that.
God! Yeah, I've always gone.
Yeah.
Every time they played in Cleveland, I've gone to the game.
I don't know if we could risk that one.
That might be awful. Packers at Vikings. I'm going with the Vikings. What do you got, Josh?
I'm going to take the Packers.
All right, Tommy
Vikings. Sure Vikes a lot.
and Chuck.
Packers.
Yeah, baby.
They could win.
All right. So the last two games. Whoa, excuse me. Oh, pre-game meal. We've got the Saints at the Buccaneers. I'm real uncomfortable with this game because I don't want it to come down to the last week. I'm going to pick the Buccaneers, but if I'm wrong, it's not going to be a shock. What do you got, Josh?
I'm rolling with one of the teams that I've picked a lot this season because for whatever reason I just have faith. I'm taking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I'm sure he's picking it. Who are you picking, Tom?
The Buccaneers.
Oh, wow. Okay, I thought you were going with the Saints. If you pick the Saints,
I'm going with Buccaneers.
you know what you did last week? You know what you picked? You picked the Buccaneers. You picked the Jaguars in a close game.
Mm-hmm.
You usually go with the home team.
Yeah.
You didn't.
I did.
Kind of backfired.
It bit me in the butt, and I did.
So, all right, let's go with the. Oh God! Wait, did we?
What?
That was a clean sweep.
Yeah.
So okay.
This one's probably going to be a clean sweep, too.
Yeah.
He's picking it.
No,
No,
he's not.
No, he's not.
He's not.
I cannot
You
pick
don't
a
want to
team.
give away.
I
He
cannot
wants to
pick
keep
a
that
team with
lead.
Zach Wilson on the roster.
Wilson.
But I'm going to pick. Oh, we got the Jets at the Browns Thursday night at 8:15 at Cleveland Browns Stadium on the lakefront. Rain and 39 degrees, from what I hear. I'm going with the Browns. I like saying Jets.
Yeah. No.
Browns. What do you got, Josh?
Give me the Browns in a Joe Flacco revenge game.
Oh, yeah, that's true. He says there's no hard feelings. Tom?
This game makes me nervous.
Yeah.
It does.
Every Browns game.
They're up by 4 touchdowns, and I'm like, you never know.
No, you guys deserve to be nervous, just like I am this week.
I say I'm going to pick the Browns anyway, even though I know damn well the Jets could win.
Remember, it all turned around against the Jets with Kevin Stefanski. That was Stefanski.
Yeah.
No. What's his name was the coach?
Oh yeah, because that was Mayfield's rookie year.
That's right. Yeah, but it all turned around.
That was
It did turn. What was that guy?
Was it
Hugh
Was
Jackson.
it Hugh Jackson?
Hugh Jackson.
No.
It was Hugh
I
Jackson.
thought it was Greg Williams.
No, it was Hugh.
Or
That was Hugh. And then Greg Williams got fired.
Freddie Kitchens?
He was the running backs coach. And then he was all of a sudden the head coach.
OC.
Right. Like, what? Okay. So what do you got, Josh?
I already picked those Browns,
You picked the
man.
Browns?
In the Joe Flacco revenge game, Tim.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tommy, you picked the Browns. Okay.
Chuck.
A little momentary lapse. A little momentary
I
lapse.
didn't count.
But Chuck?
I'm picking the Browns, but in this game, I sure hope that they can establish the run. They need to run the ball.
Run forward isn't good.
You need to run in the
I think
playoffs.
That's the point I was going to
I
get.
think
They need
he's
to
got
run
slow
the playoffs.
playoffs.
They need to figure it out.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think he's.
But
But
I
They
think
put
the
Browns
Browns
strong
win.
in. They put Strong in, and I'm like, oh, finally a good run by Ford. And I realize it's Strong. Strong's better. He's the third best on the team right now without Chum.
And Tommy can tell you this because he watched. You got to be able to run the ball.
you do.
Tommy watched a few games, not all of them, but a few. And Tampa Bay's offense turned around when
They started running.
when Rashad White
Yeah.
started. Yeah, and he
You know what I mean?
And that helped them a lot.
I mean, you look
Yeah,
at
I
his
knew
yards
Ford
per-
wasn't
his
good.
yards per carry.
They need to figure it out. I'm telling you. If they expect to make a move, they need to figure out their running
Yeah,
game.
you're not winning in the playoffs if you can't run the ball.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
but
Tampa
I'm
Bay
not
also
saying they
has
got
to
to run the ball for
ball.
150 yards a game, but they got to be able to move the ball. When
Did
they
you see England just banned extra large pit bull breeds?
Oh wow, really?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You
England and the UK.
You have to.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Wow.
You have to be able to at least be able to pick up a first down once in a while.
Yeah.
If you can't pick up a first down running the ball,
You
yeah,
can't
that
expect the quarterback sneak or whatever, or the screen all the time to get that first down.
and the screen obviously didn't work. That one to Kareem Hunt on Sunday was like, yeah, he lost 3 yards on it. I remember that. That's one of the that stands out. You know, and I love Kareem Hunt, but
Yeah,
I think he might have lost a step.
He did.
You can
Jerome
throw
Ford
Ford
doesn't
doesn't
have
have
that
that
stuff.
stuff.
Well, I still think that they ought to be throwing the Hunt out of that.
They should be using him more.
And they're not.
Yeah, I agree.
I will say that.
But does that make Stefanski a terrible coach?
No,
No, it
doesn't.
doesn't.
I didn't say
No,
that.
no, that's what I'm saying. How people are. They're like, people's
how
Twitter
many
names
names
are
are
Run
Run
Kevin
Kevin
Run.
Run?
How much?
Oh my God.
How many yards per carry do you think Ford had this week?
This week,
Yards per carry.
2.5.
Hold on, let me guess. 0.9.
1.7 yards per carry.
That's kind of close.
Yeah, I think we're both pretty close.
Yeah,
He's
it's about the same.
He's averaging 3.9.
Yeah, that's nope. You got to average 4 to be an NFL running back.
He's
You
had
got to
more-
average 4.
He's had more than one game under 2.
Yeah.
He had under 2 against Tennessee, under 2 last week, and barely.
Right away when Chubb got hurt, and they said he was going to be the starter going forward. I was like, that is not good.
There's also a hurt offensive line. I mean,
Yeah, but he doesn't have the burst. You can see the difference.
I think. I mean, if you put Kareem Hunt, Pierce Strong, and Jerome Ford on the line in a race, I think Jerome Ford wins the race.
Maybe.
But I think come playoff time, you're going to see Kareem Hunt a lot more.
That doesn't mean he has the burst through the line.
I think that
I've seen him have the burst, but he has not in the past.
It's only wide open holes.
Kareem can take
I don't
over.
think his vision, like, yeah. I don't think
Maybe.
his vision is that good.
Maybe.
But it's different.
Well,
I'm telling you, like, you could, for me, with running
we're-
backs, I've always seen these leagues.
We're going long.
Yeah,
We're going long.
just-
So
we're
we're going to end this.
Also, Kareem Hunt looks slow to me.
He does.
Yeah,
I
love
know.
Kareem
I
Hunt.
know. I thought it too.
To me, Strong looks the fastest.
He might be.
So
And he was a punt. He's a return.
I think that's going to be it for this week.
Yeah.
And we'll be back next week. On our our set is getting remodeled, and so hopefully we'll be out here next week. I don't know how cold it's going to be, but I'm until next week. I'm Tim Shire
I'm Josh Dome.
for Chuck Kolchuk and my broadcast partner.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah.